All right, so welcome tonight. I just want to introduce my name again, Jeremiah Kendagor. I'm a Forex trader, more specifically for the bank. I've traded in the foreign exchange market for more than 20 years, maybe say about 25 years. And the majority of that has been in Forex, trading for the bank, which I still do up to the present time. All right. I joined IAM, which has enabled me to trade for myself in May last year. All right. So I'm almost approaching 1 year by May this year. So this particular topic that I want to share with us tonight, I think is a very interesting topic that I would really want us to pay attention to, and that is why you will not fail in Forex trading. And if you check, I have actually put in brackets the note, okay? So in fact, the question that we would probably be saying here is why you will fail in Forex trading, okay? And this is a very interesting subject because there are many people that fear to trade Forex because of this particular idea. And that is, there is something called the 90-90-90 rule, okay? 90 by 90 by 90 rule in Forex trading. And that's what I want to define tonight, and probably it will help us to understand what it means and how to avoid not to fail in your Forex trading, all right? So without much ado, let me define, first of all, what is the 90-90-90 rule. The 90-90 rule in Forex trading is basically a statistical understanding on the failure rate of people who enter Forex trading. And that is retail traders, you and me, who are trying to get into the foreign exchange market to trade, to make money for ourselves. And it's been found statistically that entrants who get into the foreign exchange market lose their money within 90 days. Now, I don't know if any one of you have done statistics. Actually, do this. Anybody who has done statistics, has gone to a statistics class and known about the normal distribution curve, type in there 111. If you don't know anything about this normal distribution curve in statistics, type in there 222. All right, so that I can know probably how I can address this subject. So again, still techno common 12 cannot hear us because the person has not joined using device audio. So probably I can just send a private message to him or her. Please please enter, choose the device audio. All right. Okay, so I see that Faith Mburu, you understand about the normal distribution curve. What about Jerry and the others? Do you understand about the normal distribution curve in statistics? Basically, the normal distribution curve basically states that the number of times something is repeated or something happens, there is a standard deviation to how that distribution happens. And you'll find that in most cases, most of the population will fall within one standard deviation, all right? So from 2 standard deviation, which is from here to here, That's where the majority of the population is. Less than 5% of the population will be found beyond the 2 standard deviation, okay? And basically, beyond 3 standard deviation is practically everyone will be within this standard deviation. So what basically this means is that in foreign exchange trading, retail traders, which is basically you and me, will lose our money. We lose our money within 90 days. All right? So 90% of all retail traders lose 90% of their investment in 90 days. All right? Now, maybe if I flip this the other way around, I could also talk about in a positive way and say that 10% of people who enter the foreign exchange market actually succeed. All right? So I think that is also a powerful thing. Again, Quincy Onyando, somebody can send a private message. Whenever you see somebody on the chat, on participants, and they don't have the audio, the microphone audio on, that means they cannot hear what we are saying. So you need to choose device audio in order to be able to hear what we are talking about. So this is how it happens in foreign exchange. So what I've said here is that within 2 standard deviations, 90% of the Forex traders lose their money, okay? So within 90 days, that is 2 standard deviations. But actually, 75%, actually what we normally say, about 68% of retail traders actually lose their money within 1 week. All right. So the distance between the 1 standard deviation is actually 1 week. So, so that is very, very, very interesting to note. So the 90-90 rule in the normal standard deviation is that about 70% will lose their money within 1 week, and within 90 days, the rest of the 90% will lose their money. Now, so that's what I'm talking about here, that 90% of retail traders lose their money or their investment in 90 days, and 75% of retail traders actually lose their money within 1 week or thereabout. Now, how do you, how does this happen, okay? One of the issues that we know is that almost all strategies, it doesn't matter which strategy you use, almost all strategies have a failure rate of between 75%, okay, I'm sorry, 25%, all right? But in most cases, how we manage our trades is where the problem is, okay? That is how much you make when you are on a winning trade and how much you lose when you are on a losing trade, okay? By the way, you can have 50-50% in your winning strategy, whatever strategy that you're using, and even if you are winning 50% of the time, provided when you are winning, you are making more money than when you are losing, that is what differentiates you making money and losing money. So most fund managers also, the other thing that we need to know about why people lose money is because we target to make more money than the market is able to allow us to make. For example, you may invest $100, okay, and expect to make $100 within a week. Now that is recipe for failure, because as you can see here, large fund managers normally target to make only 2% per month. In fact, others actually make only 2% in a whole year, okay? And when they do that, they assume to have achieved their success, all right? But the rest of us who are retail traders, we are looking to double our money within a very short time. So what do we end up doing? We end up doing what we call over leveraging our accounts, And so when we lose, we think that we are on a wrong strategy, and probably it has nothing to do with the strategy, okay? Sometimes, of course, the strategy is important. That's why you need to go through your lessons. You need to go through your studies correctly to be able to know how the market works, okay? So those of us who invest less expect more, all right? Now, this is where this particular rule really applies. Now, brokers, okay, the people that we use to trade the foreign exchange market, for example, EGM or scope markets or whichever broker that you are using, statistically, it has been found that this 90% of the traders are traders who invest less than $5,000 in their accounts, all right? And you'll realize that the majority of us are actually within that bracket, all right? Why? We normally try and say, okay, I don't want to lose a lot of money, so I just want to put in there $100. So we normally fall within the $5,000 accounts. So all brokers, most brokers actually know that any person who is investing less than $5,000 within the 90 days will lose their money. And in fact, the majority actually lose their money within the first week, all right? So most of these accounts will close within a month. So what do you think the brokers will do? When you invest less than $5,000, they normally don't take your trades to the market. That is, they don't operate what we call an ECN account for accounts less than 5,000, all right? Meaning, the moment you deposit your money, which is less than 5,000, that is money you have purely given to the broker. And the broker knows that within 90 days, that money is theirs, all right? So, therefore, it is therefore in their interest that, okay, so what do brokers do for them to make this money? They encourage you to trade often. And how do they do that? They either give you bonuses or they give you free training. So you find that most of these brokers will give you free training in their offices or whatever it is. I know that's what happens normally. Now, is the free training bad? It's not bad. But they just want basically to encourage you to trade more. The more you trade, the more you lose. Just like in the casinos. If you find that anybody who I have never been to a casino myself, but what I'm told is that whenever you win a trade in a casino, they give you gifts, all right? They can give you 2 nights in maybe Kempinski or whatever it is. And what they are normally trying to do is for you to come back and bet your money, all right? Because they have known that the more times you bet, the more you will lose that money, all right? You will lose that money. So that is the same case that applies to brokers. They want to encourage you to trade as often as you can so that you are able to they win in this particular game. So you who want to be among the 10%, you need to do things differently. You need to do things differently. If you must succeed in foreign exchange trading, you will need to do things differently, all right? And that's basically what I want to share with us tonight. Reasons why you will not fail, okay? I just want to share with us tonight, and probably I'll open the session for us to maybe discuss a few of these things. And one of the things that I normally mention is that not using signal providers, all right? There are so many signal providers out here that give signals, and some of them actually sometimes fail. But the failure is not necessarily because of the signal providers or anyone who is giving signals. But the problem is how you manage those particular trades that have been given by these signals, all right? And the most important thing is, if you do not understand why that signal was given, that is a recipe for failure. The other thing, of course, is to understand the statistical nature of trading, in that there is no one single strategy that wins 100% of the time. So what you need to do is to be able to manage your strategy so that when you are losing, you lose less. And when you are winning, you win more. All right? So that is the most important thing about how to get out of this quagmire of losing every other time. The next one is your investment level. All right? Okay, I'm not encouraging that when you are starting off trading, you start with a very big account, okay, of $10,000 or thereabout. But you need to recognize that if you have a trading account of $100, stick to proper risk management level, and do not over leverage your account, and expect to make less over a long period of time. In fact, I was doing a compounding here, and I probably will just show you that even if you target to make 1% per day, it is more than enough. It is more than enough. All right. So leverage is very key. Okay, and that is to do with money management. That is something that you really need to pay attention to. And so when you are going through your lessons in IAM, the lessons that you go through, make sure you zero in on your risk leverage level. Okay, having a trading strategy. All right, don't get into the market before you have fully known what strategy are you going to apply that particular time that you're getting into the market. So don't just put trades. That is why I talk about signal providers. If you are just placing trades without understanding why those particular trades were placed, then you will not be able to achieve your goal. All right. Psychology of trading. All right. Very, very key and very important. In fact, it's normally said that in trading, technical knowledge contributes to only 10%. All right. Your strategy contributes to only another 10%. But the rest 80% is all about psychology. And probably maybe what I could say here before I would really go about especially the same thing that I talked about, the 90-90-90 rule, is that you will find that most successful traders normally take several years before they achieve the success that they want. All right. Here in IAM, we can actually shorten that journey from a long time to a very short time. All right. But you will need to know that people who will succeed in foreign exchange trading will at one time have burnt their account. So you'd rather be burning a small account of $100 and get to learn why you are losing that particular trade. So in fact, what I normally suggest to people is when you start off your trading, don't aim to make money. Aim to learn how to trade. Aim to learn how to trade. All right. So, and the most important one here, in fact, I've colored it here, is that you need to have a mentor. You need to have a mentor. You need to have somebody you are following every step of the way, how they do what they do, how they have succeeded. Follow somebody who has succeeded in trading. And that is why in this platform that we are offering here, especially in the Fierce Trade House, led by Lillian Okado, we are having this support group that is enabling us to zero in on the right mentors to be able to succeed in our trading. All right. And so I hope that you have booked your time on Saturday. We are meeting on Saturday to discussing a number of these things. Saturday for members between 10 and 11. Make sure you are there at Gramo Suits. That's where we will be having our session. All right. And why this is why I like the platform that we have in IAM is that we are not short of mentors. We have more than 100 mentors that you can follow. In fact, the platform has done even something better for us. He has graded those particular mentors into who are the most, who are the best mentors, all right? And they are rated according to their viewership, all right? So that is one of the most powerful things that we have in this. Let me just see whether I have here something else that I want to share. I mentioned on Tuesday that I'll talk about high frequency trading. All right. Let me just mention this. This is one of our mentors in IAM who is doing high frequency trading. And just to show you that 10% of people actually succeed in foreign exchange trading. 10% of the people succeed in foreign exchange trading. I want to show you, this is a serious example about it. Now, I can't even remember what is his name. Is I can't pronounce his name, but I think it's Matthew or somebody like that. Normally, I like the substance. Even sometimes I forget about the names of the people. But he was giving his testimony, and when he joined IAM, he concentrated only on building. He didn't even concentrate on trading. He wasn't the trading type. Maybe you could put it that way. And probably some of us could be like that. Probably you came into IAM and you liked the trading part. There are those of us. There are those also who have joined and said, well, it looks like I can build and make money building. So initially, he joined and was just building, all right? And that's what he was giving in his testimony. But after a while, he realized that he also needs to look at how to trade, and so that he doesn't just sell as a trading platform and he's not trading. So when he started trading, he realized that even the people that he had, Matt Thayer, okay, Matt Thayer, that's the name. Thank you very much, Raquel. Now, he realized that he was able, all right, he realized that some of his people, some of his people that he had recruited into the business were making more money, were making money trading. Then he realized that he could focus and look at how to trade. And he went to high frequency trading. Now, within a few months, he had started making some money, all right? In fact, if you check here, the first picture that I've taken here, I've actually taken it from his YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel, all right? And if you look at this particular first video here is 22nd of March. It was this particular video here was taken on 22nd of March and 2019. And this is about 6 or thereabout, maybe 5 months into his trading. How much had he made within that time? He started with $500. At that time, when he took this particular trading, and he normally trades live, as he shows people how to trade, he trades live. He had actually grown his account of $500 to $104,000. $104,000. You can actually see it here, all right? And as I told you, this is the 10% of the people that make money, all right? I haven't said that everybody makes money in this particular trading. Okay, that's my MT4 that is making noise in the background. But yes, but this is the most recent clip that I've just taken from his shows. Now, if you check this particular account, this same account here, how much has it grown to? All right, this is $1.1 million. $1.1 million in 15 months. That's 1.5 years. All right. And probably that's what I wanted to really bring to you today, that if you focus on the best way to trade, you will succeed. But if you fail to do that, you will also fail and become among the 90% that is just a statistical number. All right. So I hope today you will make that particular decision to do things differently. All right, to do things differently. So one of the ways I've actually come towards the end of my presentation. So I just want to probably make the session a little open. If you have a question and you'd like to maybe make ask a question that I probably can respond to, you can do that. But probably what I would just say is that there are specific tools that are available in IAM platform that you can plug into and will assist you to achieve your goal. The only thing that you need to do is to create time every single day to go through the necessary discipline of learning how to trade, achieving that skill that you need to have in order to succeed. All right. If you are not succeeding, you probably are saying that, oh, people fail, or everybody fails in foreign exchange trading. Yes, people fail every day. In fact, a big number, in fact, 90%. And we have agreed with you. You can accept to be among the 90%, or you can decide to be among the 10%. The choice is yours. All right. And that's what I want to challenge us tonight, that the platform IAM is a powerful platform that will enable you to succeed to trade. In fact, in high frequency trading, you don't need to achieve a lot. I mean, you don't need to trade continuously. In fact, these trades that these high traders, Matt, for example, Matt Thayer normally does, is less than 1 hour, 3 days a week or 4 days a week, and he has achieved these particular results. All you need to do is, according to him, achieve less than approximately 2% per day. 2% per day. And to achieve 2% per day, you only need to win an average of 2 trades every single day, and you are done. You will achieve your goals. All right. So I want to just open the session to anybody who would like to have a question. If you'd like to have a question, just unmute your microphone and ask, or type on the chat the question that you would like to ask. And I would just want to say thank you very much for joining tonight this call. So the floor is open for any question that you may have. If there's something that you'd want me to maybe focus on more clearly, then I could do that. All right. I probably would want to also, maybe as we wait for anybody who may have a question, I can ask Raquel to maybe just give a vote of thanks or something, just to say something. One of our leaders in this group, just to say something. All right, Raquel, are you there?
Yes.
Karibu.
Thank you, Kendago. And I can see we have many participants. I can see we already have some questions. Would you like to handle that? Then we can get to it.
Yes. I'd like to handle this one. Yes, we had actually started doing trading meetings in various places in the CBD. we have this place called Jadili House Restaurant, which is on NHC House. I think the attendance was a bit low, so, but whenever you are there, you can call me. I'm actually a block away from there, all right? So if you need any assistance on trading, I actually think that in probably the coming days, I will be trading high frequency trading in the evening after work. I probably will just be going there to trade live with anybody who would want to trade high frequency trading, because it just takes about 30 minutes. You will have made your 2 wins or 3 wins, and you're done. You go home with your 2% growth in your account. So yes, CBD, anybody who requires or needs assistance, you can come to Jadili. Let me just type that. It is called Jadili House. Is on NHC building. Okay. I've typed it there. NHC building. All right. Okay.
Yeah, we also have another question. You've seen that question. Somebody would like you to share your number.
Okay. Yeah, let me do that. All right, my number is coming, 0722 355 616. All right. Yeah. So anytime you are in the CBD, give me a call. If I'm not in a meeting or whatever it is, you know how corporates are. I could pop in and give you assistance. But after 4:35, I should be able to trade between 5 and 6 at Jadili House NHC building, which is just next to opposite cooperative house. All right. Any other?
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think I can see any other question, but while they're thinking about the question, maybe this is an announcement I'd like to make, that from this Saturday, we shall be having special sessions. I know Kendago has talked about it, just to affirm that. From 10 to 11, we shall be having a special members meeting where members can come in and ask any question. They can come and clarify anything. We shall also be having some trading session just to show them simple techniques for them to trade. And I believe, Kendago, those who are interested in doing the high frequency, because we know this is not for everybody, but those who love binary, those who want to risk more to get more, should also be there. Yes. Then we can teach them, number one, how to start off, because as you realize, this is not the same as the usual FRX. You need a special account for that. Yes. Maybe even give us a taste of how it works, because people have expressed interest in that. Just as a brief session, so that should we decide to go with you, I know there's a marathon going on. Yes. Yeah, so should we decide to go on, we will not be so, lost on what happens in that market. I don't know if you want to talk about it a little now. I know you have said something, or should we leave that package for Saturday? Yeah, let's leave it for another time. In fact, my time is coming up for this Zoom. I'm on the free one, eh? And yes, 40 minutes. I've actually been given a warning. So, thank you. I think. But luckily today I have recorded this session. I will post it and I'll give you the link to this session. So whenever you want to review this, you can always have it. Otherwise, guys, we are on. We want to succeed, and we want all of us to succeed. We want to be among the 10% successful Forex traders. All right. So thank you everyone. Have a good night, and God bless.
Thank you, Radiel, for your words.
No, thank you.
Okay.